how can we create, how should we think about creating an environment in which actually it is a positive environment to operate in, that there is a draw and an attraction to public service, given all of the toxicity that we've talked about?
Yeah, well, this is a really important question, because so many people are put off going into politics because they think it's toxic and it's going to drag them down, and it's not an environment in which they could possibly operate. And we have to change that, because we want good people coming into politics, people from all sorts of backgrounds who can change their communities, their worlds, etc. Every now and again, we do it well. And the best moments in Parliament are when all parties come together to try and deal with toxic politics. And it does happen. It usually happens in tragic circumstances. Mm-hmm. So it happened after our good friend Joe Cox was murdered, which was absolutely awful, obviously. And then David Amess, again, where Parliament came together, and whichever party you're in didn't really matter. We all recognised that we had to take the toxic politics away. We don't do it in a sustained way. It slips back. But they're the moments, I think, when Parliament does actually show itself at its best, when all parties come together quite genuinely to say things have got to change. But it is it's difficult with this Prime Minister and the way that he behaves, because I think some of the way that he does his politics inevitably drags us back to this toxicity, and I think that's very dangerous, not just for the Conservative Party, but for our country and our democracy.